Today we have a 2008 Cadillac CTS. We're replacing the starter. So first thing with starting charging system, always disconnect the battery. But instead of going to the battery, we're going to disconnect this junction right here. Number 13, I already loosened it. It's under this cover, just on the side. And then the top one right here, the red cable, can't really see it, but it goes to the alternator of the starter. We're just going to pick it up, just kind of push it back so it doesn't touch that post. Alright, and then now let's lift up the vehicle and get to the starter. So now that we're under the vehicle, you'll have a splash guard right here. It's held in by 4 10s, 2 on each end here, and 2 plastic tabs here. So I went ahead and removed that, and we'll get to the starter here on the left side, aka driver's side. So this heat shield, I kind of just pushed it back, but it's kind of similar to how Camaro, I guess, is set up. So there will be it's like plastic clips up top that you can push back and get it off. So let me get this removed. I'm gonna use a long screwdriver and go pretty much right there and pop it off, and I'll give you all a view of how the heat shield looks so that you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so here's a view of the heat shield. I literally just stuck like a little screwdriver and popped it off right from the bottom here. For the back one, it's a little more annoying because you got to get it from this angle. So I pretty much stuck the screwdriver there and just pushed it off. So now we expose the starter a little more. One FYI, before I forget, be careful the knock sensor right there, right directly behind it. So sometimes I'll just unplug it just to get out the way, but let's go ahead and unplug the sending wire for the starter, and using a 13 nut, we're going to go ahead and move the power wire. So I just realized I said 13 nut, I meant 13 socket for the 13 nut. Okay, so now I've removed the sending wire, still a clip, pulled it out. I kind of just used the screwdriver too, just so I don't have to reach. You might run into some problems trying to get this power cable off. The reason is because the harness actually gets caught on the bell housing here, so when pulling that forward, just kind of push up here and it'll be a lot easier. So now with 15, we're going to remove 2 bolts on the starter, one here and one there, and we'll go ahead and get it out. You can also go ahead and unplug that knock sensor there just to give you a little more room. I might do it, might not, no, not sure yet, but let's put this on. Now before I fully took this out, I want to give you a view for people who are like, oh, you didn't take off the mount. I unplugged that knock sensor. So it's like this, angled it towards me, this on the back end. Now, sliding it out. So now I'm going to go ahead and slide my new one in the exact same way. As you can see, I unplugged the knock sensor there. Gave me a little more room. I'm gonna go ahead and slide my new one in and bolt it down. Alright guys, so I slid in my new starter the exact same way I took it out. Just angled it inward and pushed it in. And now we're just gonna tighten these 15s down and get all the wires back together. Alright y'all, so our starter's all plugged up and installed. So now I just gotta put that heat shield back on, just clip it into the same places that it was earlier, can't go wrong. And then we're gonna bolt down that power wire back on top to that junction. And then that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, more videos to come.